Man, you know there's a tiger running around Knoxville right now?
Shut up.
The verse is so crucial, I spit it deep as Confucius. I leave you leaving with lesions, lacerations and mass confusion. Playing you losing, I leave your city in ruin.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Low dog, there is a certain instrument that goes ding. Some would say it could be a triangle, but I'm thinking of another instrument.
The xylophone.
Give me another one, bro.
Symbol?
Close.
A bell.
You got it, my friend.
Yeah.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get this for these videos. It comes directly from you, right down in the comment section. And today, you know, Low Dog only makes an appearance for iconicism, right?
Okay.
So this must be an iconic artist. Iconic group of artists at that, man.
Okay. Low dog, I have to point out. We have done many bands that are iconic.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be making more appearances here. I mean, I know y'all been covering these great iconic bands, right? But when it comes to the tippy top, you know what I'm saying? Low Dog got to be here for that.
All right, Low dog. The name. Smoke dog, I love you, buddy. I love you to death, my friend. You my foe. Can we just please take the glasses off?
Oh yeah, bring Smoke back.
Please, I mean, Rappers React and the Trash Talkers was formed by Hollywood 6 and Smoke Dog. Low Dog, my homie now. Dag on my pie.
I'll see you later, Low.
Dag on my folk. Y'all, we are gonna get into some good old Metallica.
Metallica.
Yes. Tell me about Metallica, Smokey.
Man, what you want me to tell you about Metallica?
Other than your famous I word. Break down this amazing band again.
Well, obviously the forefront of the big four of thrash metal.
Right.
You know what, man? Metallica got a lot of hate at one point in time for altering their sound. You know what I'm saying? Like they were doing this thrash metal, you know what I'm saying? And we've covered the big four arose out of that genre. You know, it's a subgenre.
Right.
But at some point,
Bro, that looks like a monkey on that tree.
A monkey.
What you did? My
I didn't
bad.
see it.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. There's a window right over here, and I swear I just saw a monkey, like the little small monkeys.
Man, you know there's a tiger running around Knoxville right now?
Shut up.
They
Did
trying
you know
to
that
find
did you know there are more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in the entire world?
You sure it's just in Texas or the United States?
There are more
there's a lot.
tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in the entire world. Fact check me on that.
That's a crazy fact.
I'm about 90% sure. But go
That's
ahead.
true.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy, man. We got the monkey trying to come over here and watch what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. My bad.
But anyway, what were we talking about? Metallica.
About how they changed their sound.
Yeah, well, so they changed their sound at some point, right? And people accused them of selling out. That's that word, sell, or that phrase, selling out. You
right.
know, that people love to place on an artist now. And they did. I mean, I guess they did change up their sound a little bit. You know, they went from a more, you know, the thrash metal, the really hard, the fast playing, you know, fast drums, the fast guitar. And then they did kind of slow it down at one point, and, you know, more catchy riffs and, you know, more catchy lyrics in general.
So they started out with what you were saying, the fast drums, the fast guitars, and then okay,
Then, you know, at some point they switched it up just a little bit. And even when it came to their Load and Reload albums, they almost went over into like the alternative rock and grunge type music that was going on at the time. Even tried a little bit of country in there.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
But can you hate on them?
No, you
for
can't.
just trying to do new styles.
You can't hate on someone trying to you know, innovate and trying to do things different or better themselves in some way, shape, or form. What I will say is the name of this song is For Whom the Bell
Tolls.
All right. You gotta, to me that sounds like broken English. What does that mean?
For whom the bell tolls. Like, if the bell tolls, whether I'm not sure what connotation they're using here, what they're referencing to, and maybe we'll figure that out when we play the song. But when I think of For Whom the Bell Tolls, I think of the bell at a church rings when announcing a certain event or someone dying. So maybe a death has come about, and you ring the bell, and that is for whom the bell tolls.
Okay, I got
it's more of old English, really.
Do you know this song?
I believe I have heard this song, a few times.
See, with Metallica, it's one of those bands that you're just gonna hear throughout your life. You're gonna hear them.
You can't escape that.
Yeah. Now, see, I'm not gonna say I haven't heard this song. I'm not gonna say that I have heard this song because I may have. Then again, I may have not. But real quick, when you had said they transitioned their style on this song, is this early Metallica before the quote unquote sellout?
I think this is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I mean, you guys can correct us if we're wrong here, but I think this was during the transition period. But from what I hear, the Ride the Lightning is one of their most popular albums.
And that's the name of this album? Schmodown!
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Oh, man.
Oh, there's the bell.
That's the bell. See, that riff is...
Oh, that's fire.
That's fire, though.
Yeah.
Is that a spark plug? Is that a spark plug?
Chair.
Oh.
Maybe that's the meaning of Ride the Lightning, like the electric chair, the electricity's pumped through you.
Right. Dude, that bell. You hear that, dude?
That is so fire, man.
That is fire. Dude. That's just get on your motorcycle and ride down the highway music.
You can just hear this playing while you ride off into the sunset, you know what I'm saying? These riffs, man. This is awesome.
Take a look to the sky just before
I'm sorry to pause it.
Man.
That was a great bar.
Uh-huh.
Take a look at the sky
Just
before you die. It's the last time.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Dude, that makes me think of like you're on the gallows, like back in the day, you're on the hanging gallows.
Yeah.
And you're just standing there and just like look through the sky. It's the last time for you.
Exactly.
Man, that's ominous.
That is incredible. Dude, that was dope.
That's dope, man.
Seriously.
Man, if someone says heavy metal to you, before we're doing this, if someone would have said heavy metal to you back in the day, what do you think of when you think of heavy metal? For me,
Metallica.
This is it. Yes.
I mean, it's metal. Metallica.
Metallica. Like, they are metal.
Yes.
It's hard to say Metallica without going, Metallica.
For real, just... Man, that bell... Is that not one of the most iconic sounds in music?
It makes you think of death.
All
for
right.
me, at least.
To all my WWE fans out there, it could the arena could be going bonkers right now, but the second those lights go off and you hear that, boom, you know what's coming. That ominous figure named The Undertaker is coming to steal your soul.
Oh yeah.
But this 80s, right? This song 80s?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Y'all, I'm not comparing, but I have to ask this question. All right. Again, me being black and white. On the white side of my family, you know, my uncles and my dad, they would play Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode?
And is that similar to Metallica?
No, I don't think so. I think it's more like the electronic new wave music of the 80s. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know much about Depeche Mode or anything, but that's what I'm thinking that is.
I don't know why I'm equating Depeche Mode and Metallica, but I just remember that from my childhood. You know, he would play two bands, Depeche Mode and Metallica, and Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean,
I think Def Leppard probably crossed more into like the hair metal side of things. Yeah. But, I mean, definitely heavy metal, though.
Right. Another question I want to ask. We all know that, you know, the Kraken and the Octopus, Danny Carey and Neil, please say his last name. I've heard Peart and Pert.
I know. I've heard Pert. I've heard Peart and Peart.
But why does Lars get so much hate as a drummer? Because to me, the drumming on this song was incredible.
Excellent. Okay, so I was actually talking to someone about that. And so what my friend Shan was telling me, and shout out to you, Shan.
Shout out, Shan.
You know, I was like, does he get the hate because of Napster? And she's like, well, that's part of it, but that's not all of it.
That's crazy, because shout out to a friend of mine, Tiffany. She said the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, but she said there was some point in time where he started to lose it. Like he just, and I don't know if like you know, as an artist or any kind of performer, you know how people will sometimes just lose their confidence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you lose your confidence in yourself, you start messing things up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and I've seen like all forms of entertainment. This happens to people.
So would you say this would be right when he was losing his confidence or something? Because
I guess.
And what does Napster have anything to do with your talent in drumming?
Well, it shouldn't, right? But I think that's why, you know, when people get a bad taste in their mouth about someone, then they start to look at their art differently, and they're like, you know what? Well, he really was never that good. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. And, you know, it's so divisive, you know, and I'm not taking a side here because it is so divisive. Mm-hmm. Because some people still say he's one of the greatest, and some people say, you know, no, he always sucked. He was never good.
I don't know, man.
I saw this video of him where Metallica was practicing one time, and he was trying to figure out what song they were playing. Mm-hmm. And like they would go ahead and start the song, and then he would play a different drum, and they're like, "What are you playing?"
Wrong song, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. And he kept going through it over and over again. And I think there's probably a lot of compilations like that people have made to try to point out that Lars is not that great of a drummer. You know what I'm saying? But
listen,
where does it all stem from? You know, it's up for you guys to decide, I guess.
Yeah, and here's my thing, man. When it comes to playing an instrument, mm-hmm. especially on the level, okay, we can all acknowledge that, you know, we can name a few drummers that we, you know, already did previously that are just, you know, god tier.
Oh yeah.
But then you have, you know, the demigods, and then you have the mortals and immortals and stuff like that. But this is what I would have to say to the common folk. Playing the drum is a talent, and you'd have to be extremely ambidextrous. All right. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind, because I want to go back to this, because I know I'm going to forget it. Ambidextrous is using both. Yes. What is it called when you can use both left, right legs and left, right hands? What is that called?
Would that be quadbidextrous? Maybe.
Ooh, quadbidextrous.
I don't know if that's an actual
it sounds
word,
right. But what I'm saying is yes, music is subjective. You have your opinion on what you may think, but something makes me feel some kind of way when you tell a drummer, someone as iconic as Lars in one of the greatest bands of all time, Metallica, and say, hey, you suck. My thing is, can you do that? You know?
Yeah. It's like when somebody says, oh, John Jones sucks. He can't fight.
I will give you $1 trillion to walk in his face and say that sincerely. Mm-hmm. You won't do it. You won't.
Yeah, or Drew Brees is not a very good quarterback.
Right.
You know? Oh, well, he's been fronting a team and went to a Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl, and you know, he's been the quarterback for the team for many, many years and held his own and holds all kind of records. But I guess if he sucks, he sucks. I don't know.
I mean, and again, that is your opinion.
It's subjective.
Yeah, that is your opinion. I fight for it. I fight for your right to say it. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying it's kind of hard to say someone is bad or sucks at something when you can't do even a fifth of that.
Well, you know, I was thinking that too. If he was really that bad, why didn't they replace him?
Good question.
I mean, he hasn't been replaced, obviously.
Good question.
He's still with them today, from what I understand.
Great question.
So, I don't know. You guys, you know, you can give us your opinion in the comments and tell us if you think he's still great, or did he lose it at some point and now he's just going through the motions or something. I don't know, but yeah, what makes Lars not in that elite tier of drummers? What is that?
That's a question I would like to know as well.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, my name's Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Rappers React today. If you want to see another artist that we covered, it's right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, it's right over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.